rough out there. How are you feeling about that?
I'm pretty nervous. Last time I went on a boat I got a bit seasick, so we'll see how we go.
I'll be fine, I don't get seasick. But,
Better dust the old sea legs off.
So I've just got to sit here and wait now. So everyone else has to go walk onto the ferry and only the drivers drive the cars on, and then you've got to get out of your car as soon as you're on there. The only thing I'm disappointed about with not bringing the caravan is that you have to back the van on and you've got this whole crowd, and I know I love reversing the caravan, so I think it's good fun. So damn rough out here. Toby's just had a bit of a spew. Erin's feeling... How are you feeling, mate? Alright, yeah, Erin's alright. But yeah, this poor bugger. You right, mate? I was just sitting in the toilet with him for a while because he was... just felt like he was going to chuck, and yeah. But it is so rough out here. Like, the camera probably doesn't do justice, but you struggle to walk along and it's massive swell. They said to come back to the car, but I don't know how the bloody hell I'm getting in the thing until this other one moves. How you feeling now, buddy?
Good.
Good?
Starting to get some colour back.
That was a rough...
Oh, sorry.
That was a rough ride, wasn't it, mate? How about you? How do you feel?
Not real good.
You're not good now? You were fine on the whole trip.
No, I wasn't.
Ah. Alright, let's get out of here. So, we jumped off the ferry straight into Pennyshore. I think it's pronounced Pennyshore, something like that. And Essentials, went and got a coffee. And then checked out the little farmers markets. That was pretty cool. It's only a little markets. I think they might be bigger sometimes, but just the sheer wind and temperature of today. It's 16 degrees here. Well, it's up to 18 actually. So it's quite cool. Alright, so we've just driven from Pennyshore to Kingscote. Now this is only about 10 minutes away from where we are actually staying. Still got a couple of hours until we can check into the place. So we thought we'd just drop in here and find somewhere for lunch, and we went to Scrumptious Cafe. And I tell you what, it was awesome. Had great reviews on Google. So we went there and yeah, have to say,
delicious.
Amazing. Great
So
pizzas,
good.
great karage chicken we had. Karage. We always call it karage. Because they called it karage.
You really struggle with your G's, don't you?
Great karage chicken. And the kids' meals were awesome. And we had a couple of wines there. A wine each, I'm driving. Anyway, on the edge of the town here, we got some more silo art. Once again, amazing. The artists that do this stuff, just unbelievable. Blows you away. But the main thing, when you're driving on this island, you realise how big this place is. So it was 45 minutes to drive from Pennyshore to Kingscote, and that's only a tiny bit of this island. It is just so big. So already straight away, we're realising we're going to have to plan our days out because we've only got sort of 3 full days. We're going to have to plan them out to make sure we really jam as much as we can into the stay over here, because there's just so many good things to see. Anyway, right now we're just going to go check out one of the beehives. So what are they called? What are the honey places called?
Island Beehive.
Is it called a beehive?
It's called Island Beehive, is the name of the place.
So just out of Kingscote here is Island Beehive. So we're going to go have a look at that, and then we should be good timing for going and checking into the place, and we'll show you the house that we've got. Anyway, we'll get a few photos of this and keep moving.
Honey.
Love your honey, don't you, mate?
Yes.
So one of the main reasons we're coming straight to a honey place is that to come over to KI, you cannot bring any honey from the mainland. Now, Toby absolutely loves his honey. He has it on his Weet-Bix every morning. So when we found that out, we quickly ditched it back in the van. I thought we better come to the first place that we see to get some local honey so we can have it for brekkie tomorrow. So we've come to this place. Island Beehive. Hey, and just on a side note, this paddock across the road here has the most white galahs I've ever seen in one spot. And sheep, not the most sheep though, just the most galahs. It is incredible. There are so many. That's incredible. Anyway, let's go in and try some local honey. So we got our honey and we got a little honeycomb ice cream to try. Girls don't want to try it, do you?
No, I don't like honey.
No, none of those like honey. Well, what a place to come when you don't like honey. You want to have the first go, mate?
I do like honey.
Go around the outside.
Yeah. It's my honey.
Oh, it's quite hard. Is it good?
It has a vanilla-y
Mm.
honey taste, but that's vanilla ice cream.
A vanilla-y honey taste. It's good.
Dreaded wooden spoon.
Just don't touch it.
Notice how Alex is not touching that wooden spoon.
Well, here we are. We are staying in a holiday house on Emu Bay, appropriately named Passing Winds.
I'm sure this one will be doing plenty of that.
Anyway, let's get inside. Let's see what this place is like. We already know it's right on the water because we accidentally drove past it and to do a little bit of a U-ey, and the bay here is amazing. Just come straight in, mate. Check it out, our own beach access. That's awesome. How good is this? That's us, the house up there. Bloody beautiful. So here's the new chairs from BCF. What's the verdict?
Yeah, they're good.
They're a little bit trickier to put together. I mean, they look all good when they're set up, but they're a little bit fiddly.
Yeah.
But they're tiny.
Not too bad though, like.
No.
Not for the convenience that you get for the size that they are and how light they are.
Small and light and comfy. Real comfy.
And I thought I'd sink down into the sand more, but
No, they're good,
I
eh?
haven't.
So they're the National Geographic ones, $70 each from BCF.
They do feel flimsy when you sit in them, like when you rock back you feel like you're going to fall, but you almost have to sit back to make it work.
They're rated to 100 kg, so.
Yeah.
But how nice is this spot? So this is the beach just out the back of the house that we're in, and you can drive all the way up until the rocks stop you because of the tide.
Good place for a beer.
So I've made a great discovery. 50 metres from the house is a pop-up bar slash little mini food joint. Yeah, they do tapas.
Well, it's called Mini Delights.
Mini Delights, there you go. They do tapas, cocktails, local drinks, wines and stuff. Should be good.
Yay.
Stoked with that. So it's just after 8 o'clock. We've turned maths off and we're gonna go check out the jetty. Because we were watching maths. Righto, so it's just after 8 o'clock. We're gonna head down to the Emu Bay jetty and have a little bit of a squid mission. It's getting pretty dark, so we'll leave the GoPro here. If we get anything, it'll be on iPhone because it just works at night better than the GoPro. If there's nothing after this, then we didn't catch anything.
Mommy, did you realize I'm wearing 2 jumpers?
No, I didn't. Blowing a gale. We're all wearing 2 jumpers. I wish I had a beanie, so I might better catch a squid. Got me a squid yet?
Good morning, everyone. Hey, last night was a little bit of an eventful one for a few reasons. So we would have left you with us walking out to the jetty, and we got there, and the wind out there was incredible.
It was next level.
It was blowing that hard. So we're actually quite lucky in this house here. So the back deck area and the house itself is so protected with that wind, how it was yesterday anyway. So we lasted, what, 3 casts?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
It was just cutting through us. So we abandoned that, came back here. Then when we got back, there was a little wallaby just hanging out near the deck. So that was cool.
Exciting.
Yeah, Toby spotted it. So it was really cool for them to see one so close. And it was pretty good. It wasn't too scared, was it?
Yeah, no, you could get pretty close to it.
So great for the kids to see. Anyway, we ended up just back inside watching some telly, and we had our fingers crossed that we were going to see some penguins, and you know, it was getting to about 8:30.
It was getting pretty late, and we were like, oh no, there's not going to be any.
Nah, so we gave up, put the kids to bed, and then we're just sitting there. We just start hearing this rustling, and yeah, we come out, and turns out there was some penguins. So got the kids up, tried to get a few little shots with the phone. Quite hard because it's dark and you can't shine lights at them.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it makes it hard for them to see. But it was so cool. So we've seen little penguins. Can confirm little penguins here.
Yeah.
So awesome. So
and they are noisy little buggers.
So it was so cool until we tried to go to bed and we realised how annoying those things are.
Yes, so noisy.
So we're laying in bed and there's a little timber deck outside the bedroom. And they're just walking all over it. It sounds like there's kids running around outside.
Yeah.
And
we thought it was the kids at first. We were like, oh, the kids are up.
And this house that we're in is got Coro on the outside, so it's a tin-clad house. And they're slapping their little flippers on it.
Yes.
And their call that they do is so loud.
Yeah.
So we understand now why they leave earplugs. I mean, it wasn't the worst.
It wasn't so bad,
but it was so cool hearing it. But yeah, I came out, would have been about 11:30 because they were that noisy was just trying to figure out what was going on. So I came out the deck and they're having a party on the deck out here.
They're just chilling. They weren't even like worried about running away really or
No,
anything.
they weren't phased. So that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, we didn't get the kids up later on when there was more of them. So we might get them up tonight. It was pretty late, but very cool to see. What are we doing now?
We are heading for the furthest things away to do. We're going to do the big day today.
Because the island's so big, we're going to tackle the other side first.
So hopefully get to Admiral's Arch and the Remarkables. And then if we've got time, we're going to shoot up to Seal Bay and possibly do a winery or something.
It's nice right now. A little bit overcast, but the wind is very low. It's meant to kick up again.
I have to show you the water. The water's glassy as at the moment.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So.
But we'll get on the road now and we're going to go other side of the island. So as you start heading over to the western side of the island, you start seeing the aftermath of the late 2019, early 2020 bushfires. It's got a fair bit of regrowth, but there's just so much dead still. It's not good English, is it? So much dead still. There's still, you can see how much of this island got burnt. So we're heading into the national park side of the island now. This is where you're going to find the Admiral's Arch and a few other things. Oh, the Remarkable rocks are in here too. Windy out here.
It's freezing.
Oh, step back a couple of meters and the wind dies off. Wow, you see right down and there are so many fur seals down there. Like there'd have to be 50 odd.
Yeah, just like little brown spots everywhere.
You're obviously not too close, but that is amazing. But it is blowing an absolute gale and it is cold. So this is the first seal lookout, and then we're going to walk around to Admiral's Arch and check that out, which you can see from here. It looks amazing. It is crazy how many seals are here that you just are not fazed by the ocean. It's ferocious out there, they just don't care. Oh, there's one just there. This is probably the closest one that we'll see here.
Where?
Just there.
Oh yeah, just there.
Well, here we go. We've made it to the famous Admiral's Arch. Hey, well that was pretty spectacular. I enjoyed the seals more than the arch itself.
Yeah, yep.
That was
we saw baby seals and they're my favourite.
Little baby seal harassing all the mummy and daddy seals. we just stood there for ages and watched them. It was so cool.
I wish I had a better zoom in lens.
I'm sure we got
Putting
enough
it on
footage
my-
though.
Yeah, I'm putting it on my list of things to get though. Stopping for some lunch. What are we having?
Wraps, as usual, and sandwiches for the kids. But if we keep eating wraps like we do, we're going to turn into one soon. Hey, thanks so much for watching another episode, guys. Kangaroo Island, an amazing place. So amazing, we couldn't fit it into one episode. So stay tuned next week for part 2. Now, don't forget, we have merch. 10% of all of our profits from sales and YouTube goes to the Cancer Council. And on our website, you can donate directly to the Cancer Council as well.
If that's your thing. We've just cracked $1,000 donation, so that's pretty exciting.
Thank you to everyone who
Yes.
has bought, watched, and directly donated. Absolutely awesome. Hey, if you're enjoying the content too, make sure you subscribe. Weekly videos, hit the notification bell, and it will let you know every week when that video comes out.
So if you are new here, we are doing the lap of Australia for hopefully the foreseeable future. Until we run out of money, basically. So
Once again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.